We're on. We're on. Ladies and gentlemen, it's 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. And I'm here, you're here, we're here. Let's get ready to make big boom boom. Come on in. Class is open. I got a fabulous program for you tonight. I'm just waiting. I promise. The boat's not leaving the dock. I'm going to wait for everybody to come hang out. Hey, MC, Shannon Woosley is in the house. Shannon's here to help me make big boom boom. Hey, Shannon Woosley, good to see you. Yeah, baby. Oh, my God, we got the kingdom coming. The boat's getting ready to leave, man. Come on in. Who else? Jennifer Bootwell's in the house. She wants to make big boom boom. Hey, Jenny, make sure that I don't want the freaking monkeys driving the bus, Jen. Jerry Good, she's in the house. Come on in, Jerry. Help me. I want to make it. Help me lead the charge, Jerry. Help me lead the charge. Paula B, hey, big boom boom. Hey, come on, Paula, help me. Favorite night of the week. Hey, Michael, here comes Corey. She's in here. Hey, Corey. The freaking elephant's in the living room, Corey. Come on in, saddle up, partner. Stevie's in the house. Hey, Stevie. Call the cops, man. Call the cops. He's dangerous. Jackie Fuller, good to have you. Hey, Jax. Help me lead the freaking charge tonight. Help me lead the freaking charge. I'm here tonight. The program's about boosting to Super Blast. I'm going to wait a couple more minutes. Peter Cole. Joshy is sleeping. He was just over hearing my kid. Hey, Pete, make sure that... Don't wake up the kid. Yahoo, it's Thursday night. Jeannie Wagner. Come on in, Jeannie. I want you to help me to lead the charge. One more. Hey, Lisa Marie. Lisa Marie, jump in the car. We're making a lot of noise tonight. Here we go. Here we go. All right. All right. Patty Bauer, good to have you in. Listen, enough with the freaking nonsense. Let's go to work. Welcome to TNT, MC Facebook Live. This is number 28. For those of you that have been hanging out, the program just continues to evolve. Rachel, howdy to you too. Come on in. This one's called Boost to Super Blast. Last week was all about posting the blast. I thought I would do a follow-up for you. And so what this basically is a continuation, best social media practices on filling up windows of time, watts. Those of you who've been hanging out know what watts is, windows of time, with high-ticket repeats. We're going to show you how to use a super powerful, potent social media practice to get more inactive repeats to fill in those windows of time. I can hardly wait to get started. Now, if you're new to the clan, Heather Lynn from Hallie, good to see you. Come on in. If you're new to the clan, to the degree that you've watched the 27 previous episodes, you're going to have a home court advantage. So make sure you put on your punch list that you're going to get on Summit Salon YouTube or Michael Cole Summit Salon YouTube. That's where all of these episodes are. Watch them. They'll catch you up. I think if you've watched the last 3 or 4, you'll be okay. Summit Planner worksheets, make darn sure that you've got yourself a planner, because you're going to need to know what your empty windows of times are, to know specifically what you're going to not only post, but what you're going to boost as well. We're going to talk about that tonight. Make darn sure that you update your mobile. Some of you that's still a problem. Apple just launched iPhone 7. I've got my 6. It's in front of me. I'm using that to kind of talk to you tonight. So some of you really need to step up both your mobile as well as your carrier so that you have the bandwidth to do this. Download the Summit tracking app. Let me see if I can pull it up and show it to you. Some of you guys, you're on it. There it is here. Let me just show it to you again. You're going to get on the App Store or the Google Play Store, and it is right, where are you? Right here, Summit Salon app, and you can see I've demonstrated this before, time and time again. You're going to fill in your day counts. You're going to need to know your results on all of that, so you're going to get that. What else do I want to talk to you about? I want to get back to, the biggie, the real biggie. If you haven't began to flip your Facebook page from friend to a business page or a like page, you're going to want to do that, because you're going to need that if you're going to adopt this best practice that I'm giving you tonight. Let me just look to see who else is in the house. I've never been so diligent on tracking since I downloaded the Summit app. Who is that? Heather Lynn, thank you very much. Give it up for Heather. I love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. So, what else do I want to talk about? Who else is here? Hi from Nashville. Sandy B, good to have you. Help me make some big boom boom. Some real big boom boom. Okay, so first things first, I want to cover this again because it's so freaking important, and that is I want to make sure that you have the big idea behind social media. I've heard this. Well, the best form of advertising is word of mouth advertising. I got news for you, my friends. Social media is word of mouth advertising on steroids. I demonstrated this before. I'm going to demonstrate it again. For every friend that you have, this is an example of your friend that you've gotten to like the business page, whether it's the salon's business page, whether you have a business page, they are connected to 250 of their friends that are on that page that are not your clients yet. So social media is the single fastest you can get to these people in a nanosecond, making an offer, and it is like the single greatest form of advertising to come our way in the history of humanity. I hope you're getting that, because social media, I've got obsessive compulsive social media disorder, because I really believe it's the next right answer in collapsing time and exploding your pay. Enough of that. Now, boost to blast. Nothing fills, let me just pull back my arrow. Nothing fills your windows of time with high-ticket clients than boosting your post. And I'm going to demonstrate what boost post means. Learning about that big boom boom. Hey, Maggie May, come on in and join us. Now, what we talked about last week, and I want to cover it just very, very quickly for those of you that either got amnesia or haven't watched last week's show. It was number 27. I showed you some examples of just simple status posts, last minute opening for a cut color tomorrow at 5. Notice she listed the specifics. She used an incentive of 20% off. She even said, if you come in to see me, this is Melissa, I'm going to give you a conditioning treatment. Katie, good to see you. Rolling Deep too. And phone number, I said to her, awesome what you're doing, and she said, absolutely. This post not only filled one window of time, it filled in 2 windows of time that I didn't even post. So it's huge how that works. Then Jennifer Bootwell, she's on my program tonight. You can see that she posted, I had a cancellation tomorrow at 10 for a color and cut, and she didn't give any offer, didn't need to. I said, Jen, let me know how soon as it fills. She said, it's filled. I said, how long did it take? She said, 15 minutes. I'll let you know if the 2 o'clock fills as well. And then I gave you some examples of this. Now, tonight, what I want to do is I want to demonstrate an actual boost, okay? To do that, though, what I've done is I called my buddy Brittany. Brittany's one of my newest heroes. Brittany Y. She's 23 years old. You got to hear this, gang. This year, her first year behind the chair, she'll probably generate $75,000 in services, and that she'll blow out $15,000 in retail. She'll, by the time you figure whatever her piece of the action is on that, and her gratuities, That's going to be a $50,000 W-2. Jerry Good is saying, woot, woot. I love you too, Jerry. She's doing, in her first year, $1,500 is her average week. Her average ticket is $120. That's 3 times her haircut. So I'm going to boost one of her posts tonight. And she's trending to do 175 referrals this year. Her rebooks are running at 90%. Would you say that she's earned the right to see her best social media practice on what she's doing to get these results? Her whole concept is called a buck a boost. She never puts more than $1 on the boost, right? And one of her last posts, she was able to fill, are you ready for this? For a $1 post, 16 openings at 10 and 10 of those were repeats. Those were repeats that were not rebooked, what we called inactive clients. I covered that on the last episode. And in addition to that, she also had her referrals as well. Since I boosted our salon, post is over the top. Good to have you in the house, Glenda. Good to join you. All right, now here's what I'm going to be demonstrating. This is the actual post that I'm going to boost. She boosted this post. That was the post that got her the 16 openings. So you can see what she did. Let me go back to it. Where are you? There he is. Okay. What she did is she got a little fancy. She put some of her work in her frame. She just put openings. That's all she put, is openings. And then she listed, Wednesday I've got an 11:30 for a color, glaze, and cut. That ticket runs at just under $200, right? Friday I've got the same opening, 1:30, and Saturday I've got a 1:30 opening. Again, color glaze, cut, just the side of a $200 ticket. Look what kind of results she's getting. She'll start her day at $395 and turn it on this particular day it was $520. So how did she boost that? Well, I'm going to show you right now. So boost to blast, demo time to do it. You want me to demonstrate it for you? Say yes, I do. I want you to make big boom boom. All right, let me demonstrate it for you. How are we doing for time? Great, we're running just good. Now, here's what I'm going to do, gang. I'm going to take you to my Facebook page. I'm going to zero in on this. You're only going to be able to see the screen for a little bit, and then I'll be back at you. Okay, here's where I'm going. I'm going back to I'm going to go to my business page. This is one of my business pages, okay? And I didn't want to take you to the over-the-top page because I've got my live going on there, and I didn't want to screw it up. I want to see if, here we go. Yeah, see, you can see I've boosted, I've already put, loaded Brittany's post on my page. So just pretend this is Brittany's page. This is your page, and you've put your post up there. Now, if you scroll down on here, you can see that it also says call to reserve your time, 220-714-3845. That's a fictitious number. So this is real live, and I'm on my page. If I'm Brittany, I'm going to go down to, you can see it. This is where it says boost post. I'm going to hit boost post. Now, watch very closely, because Facebook is asking us some very important questions. They're asking us 3 questions. It's a multiple choice question, and we can only pick one. They're saying, where do you want this to go? You want it to go to people who have liked your page? Oh, cool, you could do that. Or do you want this post, do you want us to bring it to not only people that like the page, but their friends? Or do you want to get specific in target marketing? Now, I want to stay out of that conversation tonight. I don't want to overwhelm you. I think if I'm you, knowing what I know, I would be saying to Facebook, I'm going to put a $1 boost, and I want you to get this post to as many of the clients that have liked my page and their friends, because I want some referrals as well. So you can see that I hit that. I'm going to hit that. Now, they're going to ask you how much money you want to spend, and you can spend as much as you want. Brittany's secret is it's a buck a boost. So I'm going to hit $1. That's all I'm going to hit. And then it's real simple. I'm going to scroll down. And how long do you want this boost to last? It gives you can go 1 day, 7 days, 14 days, or until you use up your budget. I always hit 1 day because I want to see it, but you play with it. There's no right or wrong way of doing this. How can you figure something out that hasn't been around 2 years ago? So this is very cool. Now, I'm going to hit boost for $1, and you can see it's scrolling, and now Facebook is going to tell me, we're reviewing the ad, we'll let you know shortly. Now, if I go back to that boost, you can see that now if I look at that same post, it says edit the boost, means that it's in play. So I'm going to just let that go, and I'm going to just stack them high. I'm going to stack them high, and I'm going to watch them by. Stack them high, baby. That's how you make big boom boom. Now, I'm going to take you back to my PowerPoint so I can get you back into the game. I'm going to widen my screen a little bit so you can see me more. Where should be coming back here. Here we go. We're back in the game. Wasn't that cool how that worked? Huge, huge. Now, I want to give you some, I'm going to set you up for next week. How are we doing for time? Okay, I got about 4 minutes with you. So I got something the other day. I just did a social media class at the Joplin Summit in Joplin, Missouri. Good to see you too, Stevie. And what we have there, I'm going to go back to here we go. So I got this in my personal message box. It was actually last Saturday. Here's what it said. We're using the whale scale. I'm going to cover whale scale next week because that's all about timing your post and knowing when the most amount of people are looking at your page. So she said, we're using that whale scale that you talked about, and we're putting $1 on our boost, just like you showed us at the Joplin Summit. And then here's what she said. Within 30 minutes after we boosted the post, Crystal, our newest level, and she's actually an associate that works on the floor 1 day a week. On her 1 day a week, she filled 3 windows of time in the same day with her favorite ticket, $109. So Crystal, the associate, that's not on the floor yet. She's working 1 day. She had a $327 day. That's freaking huge. And then the owner said, being able to see when people engage with our pages allows us to post when people are viewing. We boosted it on her page as well. So huge, huge, huge. Now next week, on next week's program, I'm going to actually show you where you can go on your business page to find out when are the highest hours for you to boost. I think you're going to find that to be interesting. What else do I have for you? Oh, another vision of what's possible. These are all people that are coming to Thursday Night TNT. This one is Crystal. She said, "Hi, Michael. I just had my biggest day in 25 years." This is Kelly Filio out of Mirage here. "I had my biggest day in 25 years. Your Facebook Live Thursday Nitro training inspired me to start booking on 30-minute slots. I double book 2 hours." She said, here's what she said. "Yesterday, I worked 12 hours and I cracked $1,800. And $1,800! Dave, you got to give it up, man. You got to give it up for Kelly." And then she says, I worked 12 hours, cracked 18. "I remember that used to be a busy week for me. Now I can achieve that in 1 day. Thanks for the inspiration." What else we got? These are all, Archer Jarrett sends this to me last Saturday. This is right after the show. She said, "Michael, thank you for the Nitro. Just booked a cut and color for an opening tomorrow in 20 minutes after posting this." And what she did is she got clever. She probably downloaded that. She Googled images on last minute openings, slapped that in. She's good. She didn't create that. She downloaded it off the internet. I mean, this is amazing. What else do we got here? Oh, here's another one. And she's asking an interesting question. First of all, she says, the FB Lives have been very, very motivating. It's good to see how it's being done. Exciting to see how faster I can grow, becoming profitable, and not be stuck for 50 years. right? At the age of 50 years. She says, I want to grow. I'm 50 and I want to make some money. Then she says, she asked a brilliant question. She said, I had to boost from the Salon page because I don't have my business page yet. And I'm watching it. Is it possible to convert the personal page to the business page because you talked about it? And the answer is, of course it is. I'm going to be talking to some of my social media ninja friends to see if I can demonstrate how to flip your page next week. And if I can't, I'll give you at least some steps that will help you to get that handled. What else do I have for you? Oh, last but not least, she said, this is Becca Towns. Becca says, Michael, I came into work this morning and took one look at my book for the week. It looked pitiful. I have appointments, so I posted this. And what she posted was, I have appointments available this week. If anyone needs a new look, message me. I'll be happy to do it. It's not every week that I have these openings. Give me a call. And what's interesting is minutes she posts this, one of her guests, Christina, says, I'll be there, thank you. And then she said, I added $400 to my book in 2 hours just doing that simple. So what is my point? One last thing. Here we go, my friend Kayla Ray Dickerson. Kayla Ray does something outrageous. She says, I just posted this picture and within an hour I sold a $600 hair extension. All Kayla did is she took, this is Kayla's picture, she slaps a hair extension on her, and she says to her clients, y'all, because she lives in Atlanta, y'all, I can't even, and then she says, tonight only from 5 to 8, free express shipping, Halo purchases at our 9-year anniversary. These deals are amazing. Don't miss them. So I'm trying to just load you up and show you how safe and simple all this is, because I know that you can make that work for you. So I gave you a lot of information. Amazing. I can't wait till next week. Shannon Woosley, I think it's amazing too. So did you like the ride? You've taught me the hard way that I can't go over about 20 minutes with you. Otherwise, you start freaking out. So I'm going to end tonight by telling you I love you. I want you to take a lot of action on these ideas. And because you can tell by my passion and my enthusiasm that I really, really believe that social media is the next right answer. I want to thank Summit Salon Business Center. If you're a Summit Salon, I love you. I'm going into a Summit Salon this weekend in California, and I just if you have a coach, I'm hoping that you watch these episodes so that when your Summit coach comes in, you can ask them to help you implement what I'm teaching you on TNT. If you're a Summit Salon and you don't have you haven't had your coach in on a while, you need an update. You need them to bring in the income potential chart. You need them to begin to help you to bring more and more of these social media ideas into your fold. And if you're not a Summit Salon and you don't know what Summit is, I can't encourage you enough. If you have a salon-centric sales consultant or a state sales consultant or an RDA sales consultant, and I love all those companies because they continue to support that as well. Thank you a lot for doing that. Bring them in, have them do a scorecard, and come to Summit. I really want you to come to the Summit. And hang out on my pages because I post every day. Every day I'm finding. Every idea I give, I'm not inventing any of these ideas. I'm discovering them by spending 2 to 3 hours a day on all of my news feeds to see what the heck you're up to. I watch you like a hawk. So I'm going to end the program like I always end the program. I've got my friend my friend Mr. T with us tonight. Let's see. Mr. T, come on in. Help me end the program, will ya? Oh, I love you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for making big boom boom. I got to get on the boat. The boat's leaving the dock. See you next week. Have a good weekend. Make a lot of money. Love you too, Shannon. See you. Bye.